Hi there, guys. Okay, well, this week I considered truck campers as a potential route of figuring out what to live in. And what we have here is the Camplight 2 point, no, not 2 point, 5.7. This is the same make that Happily Houseless and his partner are using, except that theirs is the 6.8, which is slightly bigger. Now, the advantage of the truck camper, especially this one, well, particularly this one, is that it's, if you can see in the background here, I know it's kind of blocked, it's made from completely aluminum. The frame is completely aluminum, and there's no wood at all in the entire truck camper, which means you won't have rot, and it'll last a long, long time. The other advantage is that it's very light. This one's 1,050 pounds. Now, unfortunately, well, I guess I'll talk about a few other things about it. The advantage of the truck camper. The only one I'd want to get is this one because the amount of money I'm spending on this, it would, I don't want to, it rains, it's raining right now. It rains so much here that I don't want to have maintenance issues of leaks and everything else with these truck campers. Most of them are built pretty poorly. So this is the only one I'm really interested in. Here it is on a truck. The great thing about these is they're light enough to go on any well, not any half-ton truck, but a lot of half-ton trucks. This is like a Toyota Tacoma or something like that. And you can just plop it on the back of your truck, and your home is always with you. Um, if your truck breaks down or it's not going to work for you anymore, you just take off your camper and put it on a new truck. No problem. Like, you could live in that camper for years and years and years. So that is the major plus. The other advantage for me is, if you can see back here, you can get a truck that has extended cab, which has seats in the back where I can put my kids, which is a huge plus. Um, so let's take a look at this. I'd want the white one, obviously, because it's gonna, when this does get hot, the 1 month of the year that it does, I definitely don't want black. It's just gonna be hotter inside. And you notice how they designed the roof so that it's sloped on the top, so rain is gonna glide right off there. Here's the interior with the bench down. This is the 5.7. You have different options of the cabinets. You could have more of aluminum look or more of a fake wood look. This is the bed. It's a full queen size bed, 48 by 80 or something like that. Lots of room up there. There's another view. This black thing is the fridge. One of the detractors of the truck camper setup is the door. I mean, I want everything heavily insulated, and question I would have is, condensation could be an issue. All this aluminum is going to be cold, and when warm air hits cooled metal, what happens? Water droplets form, and that's condensation, and then you have water everywhere. So I'd have to look into more into that, but that's a concern. And insulating the door, I would want to do something with that. I'm sure I could figure it out, but a consideration nonetheless. Here's the bench seat. My idea is to make this really comfortable, like a couch. Put some extra heavy duty foam in there, and then what I'm going for is having a couch or a seating area that's away from the bed, that's separate from the bed. I just think it'll be more comfortable. Sitting in your bed all the time, it's not ideal. It's possible, but not ideal. Again, more of the aluminum look here. If you've seen Happily Houseless, she did I forget what her name of her channel is, but she did a tour of her truck and her truck camper, and it's more of a black aluminum and then with a cherry wood finish, but it's not wood, it's Asdale, which is a composite. This one has a very I would want to put a stove or something in here. Not much counter space. Never use a sink, so I'd probably just cover that over and just get more counter space. Now, recently I saw a video um, that Bob Wells made with Enigmatic Fanatics or whatever the heck you pronounce their name. And the guy did a tour. This is what that's got me the whole idea of a truck camper. The guy did a tour over this camper called a Travel Light. And this is the Travel Light inside right here. His is a different model, but this one's slightly, it's similar. But he had two bench seats across, and he had fridge and stove, no, stove and sink over here, and fridge over here. Um, this is a possibility. It's also very light. It's about 1,200 pounds for this particular unit. The problem is, again, I'm concerned about the door again, but more about the fact of getting the thing completely weatherproof. And if you're somewhere in the States, in the South or whatever, where it's not raining, like it rains here a lot, uh, and water is your major enemy, and it's just not a wise idea to spend 15, 20, $25,000 on something that's going to be punished by the weather. At least not for me. It's just going to cause problems. There's another view. So I ruled that one out. The only one I would get would be the aluminum one. But this looks very comfortable. You put your nice couch in here, and then you get up there to sleep. Might want to make an extra step here to make it more comfortable, and maybe put like a handrail or some kind of grab bar over here. That's pretty nice. So yeah, let's talk about price. The hard part about this whole deal is cost. I'm talking specifically about the Camplite 5.7. This is the U.S. Denomination cost, $13,789. Okay. Now, I contacted the dealership for the first time. I've never really worked with the dealership, but I wanted to see what the cost was. And they gave me a major runaround. They don't have the cost on the website. They got to phone you back 3 times and check with their manager. And oh my God, what a huge pain in the ass. Pardon my language. Anyway, so this is what the base price was, $13,078. This is the only thing I wanted added was the Fantastic Fan. Of course, I need that. They got that at $203. Okay, so then they have this thing. They mandatory option. He's got mandatory means he's insisting that you take that. It's $2,200. The XL Living package. And this is what it includes: air conditioner. Don't need it. It's never really hot here. Leatherette seats. Don't need it. I'm fine with cloth television. Don't need it. Vinyl wood look floor. No, I can do my own for $2,200. Come on, man. There's a couple other things there, like some vents and stuff, but oh my God. Then they have the DOT fee. Okay, I can understand that. So then he's got it up to $16,000, which is $23,000 Canadian at 1.41 exchange. Then he's got this huge freight delivery, $3,000 Canadian. I don't see how it could cost that much, but I can almost accept that. Probably be $1,000 or less, really. Then this one, $950 Canadian. He puts it through the shop. Everything's working. Detail it in and out. It's brand new. Why do you need to detail it? You don't need to detail it. I don't need a walkthrough. The thing is like 5 feet long. This is a complete waste of money. Everything should be, what's not going to work? It doesn't have anything. It doesn't have a toilet. It's got what has that got? It's got the water pump, which you press. It's got the fan and the lights. That's it. That'll take 2 minutes to check if it works. $950. Wow. So then he's got the price up to almost 27,000 Canadian. Then he's got, this is from the email. I have the okay from my manager as per our deal sheet to put a hold and order one at 1.41 exchange. Oh, look, he's brought the price down by almost a little over $1,000 to 26,000. But he's going to add AC tax for the mandatory air conditioner, which I don't need. Why would I need that? And then this is another one, $185 propane certification. Includes a full propane tank, a new battery, and a sewer hose. Well, it doesn't have a toilet. Why would I need a sewer hose? I go to the, gas station or Canadian Tire and buy a full propane tank, brand new, for 60 bucks. And the battery, I'd want to buy the best one I could. So it's going to be a lot more than $185. So this is all baloney. Get rid of all that. Documentation fee, okay, whatever. So adding this 26,000 plus 12% tax, what originally started as 13,000 US has become, well, 13, almost 14,000 US has become 29,443 and 68 cents Canadian. That is way over my budget. That doesn't even include the cost of getting a truck, which I would buy like a $2,000, $5,000 truck to begin with. Well, not 5,000, more like 2 or 3,000. And then later, my idea was to upgrade that. Anyway, the truck camper is out. I can't afford that. So, I'm taking another look at this van. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm giving another serious think over, and I'm probably going to go see it. It's he's lowered the price a bit, and I might be able to get him down a bit more. And the advantage is it has the high top, and in a lot of ways, it's exactly what I want. Stealthy, high top. It does have high kilometers. Well, it's not that high, but it's 239,000 kilometers. But I don't drive that much. I drive maybe 5,000 kilometers a year. So after 10 years, it's it's only going to be another 50,000 kilometers. So it's going to be what, about 290. And it's really not that bad. So if I can make it last for 10 years, 10 years is a long time, and a lot of things can happen in 10 years. So that is um, the ideal situation. Let's take a couple other looks at it. I think I showed you this before. That's the inside. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to go this route. I like that the interior is, I don't know, it's a lot of the insulating is done. He said he has 1.5 to 2 inches of insulation in there. He says it was professionally done. And I'd want to add cupboards along these beams here. There are definitely some work I'd want to do to it, but it looks like that's the route I'm probably going to go. So I'll have to think about that some more, but maybe next weekend I'll take a look at it. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. Hope you have a good week. Take care and good night.